So we've got the crime scene investigators on site as well. There's a young lady that has fallen into this massive pit. He advised the homeowner to not engage with the builder because they're too hard to find. So let's smash it out and do this project for you. One bolt here. Oh my God, they have a... Are you ready? Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Are you for real? The truss is broken. I did not do that.
Don't go around this area when it's a strong wind. No, please.
So basically there is a potential of collapse if we do get extreme weather in this area here, where the truss was modified and compromised.
And because this structure is still new.
Over $2.1 million. Yep. And guess what?
At this stage, it's all hear day, by the way, as this guy is known as an ambulance chaser and overstating the issues at hand.
Sam, I have every right to call an inspector in for my house.
Hi, all right. Yeah. Zahir.
Zahir, how are
Yeah, you're going to be famous now, man.
Awesome. Good, how you going, man?
Good. What happened, man? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
all right.
fell in a hole.
All right, good. Hi.
Someone's fallen in a hole.
How?
Septic hole.
Septic. Oh my God. Good morning, everyone. I am in Fiji today doing an inspection for this single-story home. Check out how nice the home is. I'm just kidding. I am in Keysborough, Victoria. And boy, do I have a story for you guys today. The thing is, the home behind me right here has cost the homeowner over $2.1 million. Yep. And guess what? It was also project managed by a project manager that wanted the job. He wanted the project manage. He advised the homeowner to not engage with the builder because they're too hard to find. So let's smash it out and do this project for you. We've done a report already on this property and all of the concrete has to come out, has to get demoed. It has cost the homeowner about $200,000 and it is already cracking throughout. Now, I want to show you guys a scope of the whole build and show you guys why most of the home has to get demoed. The story that we have for you today is that, see this single story home right there? Yep, this single story home has been project managed by a supervisor who has been paid over $250,000. And guys, I really want you guys to get ready because this homeowner sadly has been taken advantage of.
Hi, homeowner. Following our catch-up last week, I have been thinking about how best I can assist you with regard to constructing your new home, managing _street and other potential development opportunities. I have the following thoughts for your consideration and further discussion. In regard to road, if you apply to be an owner-builder, application online through the VBA website, I would be prepared to manage the construction for a fee of 12.5% of the cost, billed monthly based on the sum of invoices received for that month. So if the sum of invoices for a month is $120,003, the fee would be $15,000 plus GST. This is a simple method of construction procurement that doesn't require formal contracts and is most suitable where there is no bank funding. An owner prefers detailed involvement through the construction period rather than a full selection of materials and finishes at the outset. The starting point would be to obtain a detailed cost estimate from a building estimator, which we would use to set the budget and use as a basis for letting subcontracts and ordering materials. The cost is about $1,500, $2,000, and would take about 1 to 2 weeks to obtain. I did quite a bit of this before joining Burbank when I had my own architectural practice. We can, of course, have a simple agreement between us, but what you are saving is the builder's profit, which can be in excess of 30% these days. As you know, I will provide a dedicated service with regular site meetings and flexibility to change materials and details. I'm still waiting on the builder's quotes, but if it takes this long, you can imagine how long it will take to get started and then to complete.
We feel blessed you are doing this for us for our own house. Please proceed.
With _Glenn Waverly, Given this is a non-profit venture, I would propose to charge an hourly rate of $5,200 plus GST based on time spent every 2 weeks, as I don't think this project warrants a monthly retainer, as there will be busy and non-busy periods. Will oversee design and everything required to obtain a planning permit, after which we will see what level of involvement you need from me, as you will be working closely with the selected builder. So doubt you will need much input from me, although as always happy to provide it when required.
Thank you for looking after us on this.
Regarding other development opportunities such as West Melbourne or Springvale, I would suggest a monthly retainer, as these will be more intensive, and we need to drive outcomes. However, we will set the retainer in accordance with the program and cover it as a development cost in the feasibility. Generally, my retainer would reduce once we bring PM on board to manage detailed design, tender, and construction. Please let me know your thoughts. Regards, Sam/Righteous.
Yep, and you'll see why shortly. I'm just going to show you all the evidence and what the hell happened to this job. I mean, all the concrete right there that you see has to get demolished because it's non-compliant. It's cracking everywhere, hasn't been installed as per the standards. This guy just did whatever he wants. And the homeowner spent around $200,000 on this concrete, as you can see. The Hebel installation, which is the cladding, non-compliant. The stack of stones right there to the garage, this one here, and this right here has to come off as well. You'll find that shortly why. Like, when this project manager found out that the homeowner wants to engage an inspector and he knew it was me, take a look at the messages that started being exchanged.
You obviously lied, as you said originally he was coming out to check the concrete only. So as I have moved on to other business, you will have to pay me for any time I need to put into this matter. At this stage, it's all here day, by the way, as this guy is known as an ambulance chaser and overstating the issues at hand.
Sam, I have every right to call an inspector in for my house. Why wouldn't it be in your best interest to get us an inspector in the first place? Is it because you know about all the stuff-ups you've made in the first place, and all you are interested is for us to move on and live with this, now that you've got your money?
Don't forget you are the builder.
What do you mean I am the builder? You said you will help us manage the build. Which part of the build did you really manage?
But I trust the original building inspector before this clown and bathrooms were fully tanked with warranty provided. Yes, manage, but you are the registered owner builder. Don't forget your obligations.
Look, we trusted you to build our house and our other project we were working on. And this is what you do to us.
Again, you are taking on board comments of a known clown in the industry.
You mean your hands are clean because I am the owner builder?
I did what I had to do to the best of my ability as a project manager to assist you on building your house at a time prices were going crazy and builders were rare to find. You are saying I knowingly managed works that were substandard, which is totally incorrect, and you are making insinuations based on preliminary comments by a known clown of the industry.
And then he tried to harass me on social media. Take a look at what he started saying using a fake ID.
You should call yourself a clown or maybe the Joker.
Hey Sam, a full YouTube video is coming, featuring your project management skills.
Once a clown, always a clown. Look forward to your report, assuming you know how to write one or copy one at least. Never had time for a circus clown.
Why don't you go to my LinkedIn and see what they're saying about the concrete prep? I am so shocked, to be honest.
Why don't you get a proper job and stop being a circus clown? Like I said, produce the report, then we'll dance.
I'll need time to write the report. There's so many items. Unbelievable.
Yes, I suppose cut and paste for someone like you would take a while.
Yep, there you go. This is what actually happened. I mean, I'm just looking around here and I haven't been inside the home yet. And this is, look at the Hebel, recessed, retained, it's going to retain soil, which is a big no-no. These guys, look how they've installed the mesh as well. They've just slapped it on like that. Have a look, with some nails. You have to embed this, mate. Look how it just comes off. You can't do that. This is in breach of the certificate of conformity from Hebel. So basically now this product is non-compliant and there's no warranty anymore. Now I love Hebel. You know, it is excellent in heat and sound insulation. Easy to move around the job site as well. Not like concrete and bricks. You can actually lift it up and just walk around the job site. It's pretty good. But the only thing is you have to consider is that it has low compressive strength and low shear strength. Not only that, it is pretty porous. So that means water may pass through the product if it's not managed. Now have a look how they've installed the Hebel here. You can see that the Hebel installation is non-compliant. I mean, let's have a look at this mesh as well here. See the mesh? How it's not embedded into the base coat? It's not. It's not embedded into the base coat. They've just slapped it on and applied the base coat on top. Now let's have a look underneath as well. You can see also that it is not sealed. Have a look. Wow. And check out how they've used this concrete pad right there that's used for temporary fencing as a base for the concrete and a Hebel panel to hold up the tiles. I mean, let's get my torch out and just shine a bit of light. You can see that the Hebel is not even protected. They've just put it there, uncoated, and they've just slapped it on and did this fence. Project managed by a professional, I guess. What a shame, mate. No allowance for movement joints as well. Lower anywhere on this side as well. So I don't even know how this guy got paid. The other thing is, these tiles right here, these stacker stone tiles, guess what? They are more than 35 kilos a square meter. And Ardex has a technical data sheet which states anything over 35 kilos has to have engineering advice because the Hebel panels cannot take that much weight on it. So that's already in breach. This is, you know what? We actually took one of those boxes to the office and we weighed it and it was around 60 kilos. And here's a video of that. So we've got the tiles right here and we can see that I've got my own scale because the guys at this shop could not give me the amount of weight it is per square meter. So here's the scale. Let's put it on. There we go. 28.6 kilos. Now, basically, for let's double that because this is 0.48. So times it by 2, it's 0.96 square meters. So just under 1 square meter, and it equals 57.2 kilos on that wall for every square meter. This is non-compliant. Oh my God, massive find. So yeah, there you go. It weighs about 60 kilos. For every square meter of this area right here is around 60 kilos. And this is a problem because the aerated autoclave concrete, which is the Hebel, has relatively low compressive strength and low shear strength compared to normal concrete. So what does that mean? Let's have a closer look on from this side so I can show you guys. So a shear force occurs when a perpendicular force, which is these tiles, are being applied on a static material. So what are the perpendicular forces that are being applied? It's this. These tiles are being glued on the Hebel, and there's a force of downward force on the Hebel. And the Hebel panels are not designed for that. They can't take more than, according to Ardex, 35 kilos a square meter. These are 60 kilos a square meter. I mean, let's go have a look at this home. Let's go to the front of the house and have a look if anything is going on there. I mean, I'm really curious to see if there's any signs of movement. So check this out here. Look how high this wall is. Let's you know what? Let's measure it quickly. 4.3 meters high. So this is really dangerous right here. And if I'm looking at this correctly, you can see cracking already occurring. Look at that. Look at this. And check this out. So 60 kilos a square meter being exerted on this wall. This is basically dangerous at the moment. This is really dangerous. And the other thing is that I haven't told you guys about is that when you install Hebel panels, there has to be an external movement joint, which is around here, that hasn't been allowed for. So these guys just tiled right on top of the movement joint. And also this side as well. They've just installed it right on top of the external angle. So there's supposed to be an external movement joint right here that hasn't been installed. And an internal one as well. So all this, so any movement that occurs will probably most likely just break the tiles and they'll eventually just pop off and fall on someone. This is a safety hazard at the moment. The CSR Hebel manual does state that it needs those movement joints to relieve stress due to movement over time. And these guys haven't considered it. I mean, have a look at the Hebel panel right here. You can see that it's unprotected and it's embedded into the concrete. These guys, pure cowboys. Unbelievable. And you can see how there's actually, I'm not sure if these guys have spot fixed those tiles as well. Like these stack of stone tiles right here, exerting 60 kilos a square meter. They've used, looks like normal gaps. Just can't believe what's going on here. $2.1 million home, and this is what you get. A project manager managing this job got paid over $250,000 and couldn't get the specifications right. All I did was I called the technical team at Hebel and I said, hey, this is what's going on. There's this tile, 60 kilos a square meter. They go, that is a big no-no. Big no-no, maximum 35 kilos. And Ardex are the company that have tested their product, tiling on their product, and basically it's in breach. It's actually in breach and dangerous as well. Now have a look at this tile right here. This is what I mean. This is not even up there on the high end of the wall. This is on the lower section, and check it out. They've actually, it looks like they've just spot fixed the tiles and chucked it on. Look at this. Have a look at this. It is pretty heavy. See that? You can tell this is a heavy material, and you can see all the gaps there. They haven't actually, they haven't troweled it on. They spot fixed it. A blob, and a blob here, and basically all these tiles. Let me see. Look at this. I can put my hand behind. Look at this. What the hell? Check it out. I can actually put my hand behind it. Like, what the hell's going on here? So then again as well, this side where the garage is, 3.5 meters high, no movement joint installed. They've just tiled on top of it. Let's have a look on this side as well, what they've done. The same thing as well, no movement joint. So the Hebel panel is taking shear force from these tiles. Basically static material right there. This is a static material, and perpendicular force going down. Now let's keep having a look around. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. External sections of the wall have to have a movement joint right there, which they have installed. And the other guys on the other section, they've tiled on top of it, covering it up. So any movement that occurs in this section right here, it's going to compromise the tiles, crack it, pop off the tiles like you saw that tile that's just falling off. It's just too much non-compliant works. And the other thing is that I've noticed is that they've actually sealed under the panels right here. They've sealed throughout. Have a look. With normal gaps or silicone. Have a look. And another condition of the certificate of conformity, and also the installation manual from Hebel, they state that DPC, a damp-proof course, has to be installed. The flashing has to be installed.
I am simply flabbergasted.
The other thing I wanted to talk about as well, see how the Hebel installation right there is embedded into the pavement? Guess what? This slab edge detail does not comply with the termite visible inspection zone requirements of the NCC. Now, it is the responsibility of the builder to ensure a chemical barrier for the termites is installed in accordance with AS 3660. Now, this area right here is not a termite zone, but I just wanted to put in this segment so in case you do come across this detail like that where the Hebel is embedded into the pavement, to make sure you tell your builder that, hey, this is a termite zone, have you installed a chemical barrier? Now, I've removed a bit of silicone right here. This guy has used nearly half a tube. Check it out, and we can see that it doesn't look like the panels have been coated at all. Have a look. So they've actually embedded it into the pavement right there, and they haven't sealed it whatsoever. And not only that, I could not see a DPC flashing installed. This is just crazy.
I am simply flabbergasted.
And the other thing is, these panels right here are supposed to be made of masonry and tiled on top of it as per the plans, but this guy's installed, guess what? Have a look at these photos. He's installed blueboard, and the homeowner didn't even know. Wow. All right, what I'm gonna do first is go inside this roof cavity because there are problems here, and I haven't even gone inside the roof yet, and we can see already modifications to this truncated truss right here. This truss right here. Let me just get my other light. Take a look at what's going on here. Unbelievable. Have a look at this truss. They've cut this to fit a range hood duct. They've cut the truss. They left this side unsupported or anything like that. I can't see anything. But the problem here is it doesn't look like it's being altered by a suggestion by the truss manufacturer. What we have here is that, just imagine the forces that are being exerted on this node right here travel down, and then it's going to get interfered by this connection right here, which will transfer some of the load to this section right here, and it will be exerted on this batten and clip and then the plaster. It's supposed to go from here all the way to this node. So from this node goes down all the way to this node and then spread. But now there's an interference by this connection right here. Well, if the truss manufacturer is happy, no problem, mate. I just gotta let the homeowners know that there's been a modification here, and I'm pretty sure that the building surveyor doesn't know about it, because guess what? An OC has been issued for this property, and also a frame has been passed. And take a look at what's going on. We're gonna have a deep dive of this frame. This is a pretty big home, so I'm gonna have to go squeeze around. Now, other than the frame, check out this platform right here. This platform here is non-compliant as well. Why? Because the Australian standards do state that the platform to the machine right there has to be minimum of 600 mil, which is around this much. So there you go. And the other thing is, there has to be a light switch somewhere so I can turn on the light over there to the appliance right there. And I can't see any light switch anywhere. The second breach. So we've got the platform, we've got no light, and also we have no switch. Modification of the truss. Let's get up there and see what's going on. All right, let's get up there. I'm really worried to walk on these trusses now. All right, we can see the back blocking is a complete schmozzle. They've just joined them like that. But anyway, have a look over there. We can see that The gang nail has been separating. Look at that. I'm gonna just show you guys, have a look. The gang nail has been separating. This is a defect as well. Now, let's look what else is going on. Other than that, check it out. This is a broken truss right here. Had to be modified. Hopefully this platform can hold me. Oh. Now have a look what's happening here as well. Let's take a look. Have a look at this hip, for example. We have a hip that is spanning from over there all the way up to here. And it's actually supporting this jack. So this jack truss right here is actually helping the hip. It's spanning from here all the way to here. This is just crazy. So truss manufacturer, we need comments from the truss manufacturer, see if he's happy. And the other thing that I've noticed right now, we've got this speed brace that's braced to the apex right here, all the way to here. And then there's a connection, there's a splice. AS4440 states it can't be within 2.5 meters. Now let's measure what this is. I'll get my little laser tape. $1.7, non-compliant. How did this get past the frame inspection? I do not know. And then there is a detail that shows that there's trusses here that have to completely be supported by this platform, which they've done here. They've completely supported this area because these trusses are designed to carry the weight of this appliance right here. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, check this out guys. We have battens as well. AS1684. Have a look at these battens that are running through the non-load bearing wall. So these battens right here, this batten, and this batten, you can see how there is no clearance. There is no clearance, and you can see they're a little bit bending as well. That's because the trusses, like these battens right here, are attached to the trusses. The trusses flex. They are meant to flex over time. You know, when it rains, when the house is moving, they actually, you know, they're experiencing forces over time, and they need to flex. And if they are restricted by these battens right here, it's going to be a problem. You're going to get cracking in your corners, cracking in your plaster. And not only that, I can see that this area right here, because I know the bracing plan off by heart, by the way, we can see that this brace right here is supposed to overlap and nailed into the top plate. And guess what? It's not. How did this pass the inspection? Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know. Now we have a triple truss right here. I'm really curious about this one, yeah, because the truss plan does state that there has to be bolts at certain points, and these guys have got one bolt here. Oh my god, they have a, are you ready? Yeah, nice bolt, mate, bolted at each point. So there should be a bolt right here, should be a bolt at the top, should be a bolt right there. Guess what? Nothing. I can't see any bolts. There's one bolt with no nut. Come on, mate. This is just crazy. I'm gonna explore this section of the truss. The triple truss has to be laminated prior to installation. Like now it's been loaded. I mean, we need a consultant to actually go through this from the manufacturer to see what the hell we're going to do, because this is now a major area of concern, because it hasn't been laminated as per the truss plan. Oh my god, it is so hot, guys, but I'm actually doing this for you guys. I hope if you do like what I'm doing and you want to support my channel, please don't forget to hit that like button. It will help my channel grow. I appreciate your support. Well, let's go and have a look for more bolts and nuts. Move this installation out of the way. I can't see anything. And by the way, take a look how this triple truss right here is actually opening up. Take a look. See that? They're supposed to act as one, and now it is not acting as one. Why? Because they haven't laminated it. I mean, check this out, guys. Here, I'll put a light through it. You can see, look at that. It's all open. It's actually opening up. Unbelievable. So no bolts. They haven't laminated it as per the truss plan. Deviation for that is actually in breach of the Building Act, the Building Contracts Act 1995, the truss manufacturer's documentation, and also it is a safety hazard. This has to be attended to ASAP. All right, now let's go to another area. I mean, look, I've just come out of this section right there, and what I can see so far is unbelievable non-compliant items. You guys have to wait until I go deep into the cookie jar. Oh, by the way, another very common item. See how the power is hard up against the water pipe? There has to be a proximity of about 25 mil according to AS 3000 and AS 3500.2. Non-compliant. And I think I did see the gas as well, where the power was crossing the gas as well. So gas, water, there has to be a clearance of about 25 mil. And obviously this is not the case. Let's keep going. All right. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going, guys. You gotta remember, this is a tiled roof. Tiled roof is around 60 kilos a square meter. Have a look at this. It's already cracking. Oh my god. If I go deep inside this roof and I find some major items, I have to tell the homeowners to evacuate. And even tell the authorities. I mean, even this here, this lamination of this truss, it says you have to laminate it. Double truss has to be laminated with nails every 300 mil max. I mean, let's have a quick measure. 300 mil. 500. This is wrong. See? And it's also opening up as well. So there you go. These guys, I don't even know how it got past the frame stage, to be honest. This is really disappointing. How the hell did the building surveyor pass this? $2.1 million home. Mate, please spend the whole day inspecting this. This is crazy and dangerous. Oh my god. Now how the hell am I gonna go inside there? Oh my god, lucky I've been doing some exercise. I've lost a bit of weight, thank god. And now I have to sneak in through this little hole. Oh my god. Wish me luck, guys. I might have to take off my vest as well. This is too much. Alright, let's get in. Oh my god. Wish me luck, guys. I have to get in there because it's been sealed off for a reason. There's no access to the other side. And I really want to get in there and have a look what's going on. I'm guessing there's major items, and the project manager really didn't want me to come. And when somebody does that, I really want to just get in there. Even though, oh my god, there's nails as well. So this nail might scratch my back. I should have got a hammer, but I kind of squeeze inside, yoga style. So let's go have a look at what we're going to do. I'm just going to put the camera right there and just try to record as I'm going in. Curve my back a bit, curve my back, that's it. Yeah, all right. Got my butt. The nails poked my butt. Oh my god. All right, hopefully these timbers can hold me. Oh my God, let's go. Yes, I made it. I made it, guys. Oh my God. Oh, I made it. Let's go. All right, so let's go deep inside. Check it out. This is a massive home. I'm so excited about this home. I'm so excited. Let's go and have a look what's going on. Oh my God. I swear to God, I heard a crack somewhere. I'm just gonna keep walking like this on the trusses. I'm just gonna keep walking. I guess I'll try to go there and see what's happening. And then we'll go to the this is the garage area there. But before, I want to check out this section here. There's a truncated truss, there's a girder truss. I want to check what's going on there. Oh my God. Yeah, right there. Oh, what the hell? Are you for real? The truss is broken. I did not do that. There's also an X on it. So there you go, someone's knew about it. Oh my God, the truss is broken. Are you for real? I hope it's safe to step on this. Yep, something is not right. I can hear some cracking somewhere. And have a look at these jack trusses right here. These trusses right here are called jack trusses. And I don't know if you noticed, they're not bearing on the truss. Look at that. AS440 figure 5.1 shows the details that they have to be bearing and also skew nailed to hold it into position. There's nothing there. Look at that, like here, right here. Have a look how they've done it. Here it's nothing, it's not bearing. So something's not right with this whole house. We have a broken truss, lamination of trusses non-compliant, modified trusses, the jack trusses that are sitting on this truncated truss, non-compliant as well. In breach AS440. We have power within close proximity as well. I mean, have a look at the lamination here. There's actually no lamination between, there's no lamination for these trusses whatsoever. They just slapped it on. And please bear in mind that the lamination has to be done prior to loading the roof. Now that it is loaded, it's a massive issue. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go to the other area. Gas as well and water. There has to be a proximity of 25 mil. Not done. Let's keep going. Oh my God, look at this. The frame's just falling apart. This, what the hell? There's an X here as well. Why is this X there? I don't know. Let's have a look. No clue. No, I don't know why. Let's keep going. Oh my God. I am boiling. I swear to God, I can hear cracking in. Look at his back blocks. Definitely non-compliant. This guy's used whatever was laying around, mate. So we have a double truss right here as well, like this. It's been laminated. Every 300 mil, it looks like it's okay. Let's go to the next section now and have a look what's going on. And we can also see here this girder truss right here, and the jack trusses are sitting on it. This jack truss sitting on it, and then they're just spanning all the way up. They're not even bearing on this truncated truss right here. They're just floating around, guys. And have a look how the nails are being compromised. Have a look, because of the weight of the roof on top. And what the hell happened here? For real. There's obviously been a lot of modifications to this roof, and I don't think the truss manufacturer knows about this.
Look at these nice little blocks. And have a look also at this, have a look at these valley trusses right there. A valley truss that spans more than 50 mil requires blocking. Obviously, it's just floating. Wow. Let's have a look on the other side and see what's going on. Oh my God. Right there as well, have a look. See this valley truss right here? Look how it's bearing. Yeah, it's just kissing it. It's kissing it and just taking it easy on it. It requires blocking to support it. Have a look at all this back blocking. What a mess. I mean, I know this is a minor issue right here, but it's a big mess, a massive mess. Have a look. Look how the nails are actually coming apart. Have a look. Tiled roof, $2.1 million home. And I think now I know why the project supervisor didn't want me to come to the job. He was doing whatever he can to not get me, abusing me on social media, writing messages about me, profanities. Really bad guy, really, I'm so shocked. This is why you have to be careful who you hire and make sure you check their work no matter who they are. I mean, he got paid over $250,000 and this is what the homeowner got. She just wanted to live in peace with her family, with her parents. It's her dream home and she entrusted a family friend to manage it. And this is what we get, guys. You gotta be really careful. I mean, this is not a cheap home. Expensive home. And it's a shame that it's ended like that. Let's go back now. And look at the sag here. The sag requirements also for AS 4440. This is in breach. It's like a 20 mil sag. This is also non-compliant. There's a couple of spots like that where the sag was maxed out. I mean, check out this sag. Look at that. With my bare hands. Look how much it's sagging. Oh my God. Look, see that? Past the tolerances. And we don't know if this happened after or before. The sagging effect, look at that. Have a look how much it's sagging. Something is going on. Something is going on. All right, let's head back now.
Let's go inside the home and have a look why this home has cost the homeowners over $2.1 million. I mean, take a look at this garden area right here. It is so nice. Have a look at the downpipes. They're actually see-through downpipes. You can't see them. It's just a chain. There's actually a downpipe here. See it right there, I'm grabbing it. I'm just kidding, it's just a chain. So then have a look at this. I mean, look at this fish. There is fish here. Dinner is ready. It is swimming in a non-compliant section of the home. They don't want to be on camera. Okay, no problem. The Hebel installation throughout, like I said, is non-compliant as well. The DPC flashing has not been returned under the panel. And we've got photos to show that. Lucky the homeowner took some photos. Take a look at these pictures. But as you can see, really nice area right here. And I'm really worried about this roof. Let's have a look at the bathrooms. Every single bedroom has an ensuite. I mean, I'm gonna start with the master bedroom and show you guys how the waterproofing is non-compliant. And according to the project manager, mate, everything is being tanked, mate. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Well, all right, let's have a look. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Are you guys ready? I mean, I've removed a bit of silicone to show that there should be a water stop to the door entry right here, because this is the wet area and this is not the wet area. So water is supposed to be enclosed, the subtile water, the water underneath. the tiles over time when it spreads from the shower area has to be contained within the wet area. Now I've removed the silicone right there. This guy's used the whole tube again. Unbelievable. And take a look. You can see the aluminium angle right there. Now this aluminium angle right there, the gold one, as you can see, is not waterproofed. And there is no waterproofing on the concrete as well. The substrate has no waterproofing whatsoever. How these guys got a waterproofing certificate? The other thing is, we've got this unenclosed shower area and no water stop can be seen. It's not 1.5 meters away from the shower rose. It's not within the shower area. There should be an aluminium angle right there that finishes flush with the tiles. It is nowhere to be seen. So basically, this whole area needs to get demoed. Unbelievable. Now let's go to the next bedroom. Now let's go to the next bedroom and see if it is compliant. So here's the next bedroom here. Lucky no one's home. I can take my freedom into snooping around and checking the non-compliant works. I mean, have a look at this now as well. The water stop right here, you can see this angle doesn't terminate to the perimeter of flashing in breach of AS 3740. And no water stop as well to the unenclosed shower. How is this project manager still operating? Ripping people off, not even managing his own workers, mate. I just can't believe it. Let's take a look at this one as well. You can see, I mean, I'm just walking around and I can tell the waterproofing's non-compliant. This aluminium angle is not acting as a water stop. It should terminate to the perimeter flashing as well here. Check it out. There is no water stop separating the shower area from the wet area. And I'll put a diagram to show you guys what I mean exactly, but it is non-compliant. Let's go to the next bedroom and have a look. I've removed a bit of silicone as well to expose no membrane whatsoever to the substrate and no termination to the water stop as well. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you guys is the following. The water seal to the drain right here. Let's take a look. So AS 3500.2, now take a good look. You can see where the water level is. It can't be more than 600 mil. Now it looks way deeper than that. Now let's bring down my tape all the way down. Until it just touches the water. It's still going. Wow, this is deep. This, oh, now I touched the water. All right, so it's touching the water right now, as you can see. Let me just put some light in. All right, so it's around 1.9 meters. Wow. This is in breach of AS 3500.2. Now this is common throughout all the areas. So every single bathroom is suffering from the same non-compliant item. So there's two ways to fix this issue right here. One is a performance solution, which introduces this rubber seal that sits around 600 mil below the fixture right here. Or you can demo and start again. Let's keep going. So as you can see, there are major issues to this home. There is waterproofing that's not compliant, cladding non-compliant, concreting is non-compliant, framing as well, signed off by the building surveyor. There's an OC that has been issued already to this home, and you can see everything's compromised. The project supervisor also has forwarded our report to the engineer, and check out what he replied with. The engineer did the correct thing. He said rectify, but have a read for yourself. This guy is unbelievable.
Please see comment below from structural engineer relating to items January 1st 30 and January 2nd 30 of the report which the building inspector noted as a safety hazard and potential roof collapse, clearly showing his lack of knowledge in structural engineering. If you agree, I will instruct the truss manufacturer to attend and make good both the broken truss and the separated gang nail plates. In my opinion, these items would have occurred post-framing and during rough-in works whereby someone may have either stood or put too much weight on the truss and potentially pulled out the gang nail plates as neither were present nor identified at the framing inspection. On other framing items, I am still waiting on feedback from the carpenter and will relay this with a detailed response to the inspection report, hopefully sometime next week.
Where the roof truss connection metal plates at the truss cord member intersections are compromised, they will be required to be repaired or replaced as soon as possible. However, it appears that the trusses have been up for a long time, and the changes of a complete roof collapse is highly unlikely. However, to avoid any long-term deflection, fixing the compromised connection plates should be carried out as soon as possible is recommended. Where roof truss bottom cord that has sheared and disconnected, this section of the truss bottom cord is to be repaired ASAP, and we would most likely recommend that steel metal splice plates are fixed each side and blotted, screwed together to repair this area and designed by the truss manufacturer. Once again, it appears that this truss has been up for a long time, and the changes of a complete roof collapse is highly unlikely. However, to avoid any long-term deflection, this item should be attended to as soon as possible. With regards to the paving inspection sections issues relating to sections 3, 1.1 and 3. 1.8, as you are aware, we were not involved with this section of the project works. However, they appear only to be general typical concrete items raised, and due to our current workload, we cannot carry out a structural on-site assessment and suggest that the concreter engages his own structural engineer to review and respond to these items.
So I am with Faisal, our engineer that has over 25 years experience in engineering. So we're going to get his opinion on what's going on with this concrete works right here. It's cracking everywhere, and let's see what's going on and see if we can give this homeowner some guidance on what's going on and give him basically a scope of works of what needs to be done. So you can see, look, this crack right here, for example, Faisal.
Yes.
If I was to measure this, let's see, like from here to there, 12 meters, 11.9.
Yeah,
so
that's right. And then this crack is new, basically, and then still expanding.
Yeah.
As per what I can see here, this slab will be expanding, and the size of this crack is currently around 2 mils wide, and then will be expanding. In my prediction, in 1 year, will increase up to 5 mils, and then we'll create another crack somewhere here. For example, here.
Here you go,
crack,
look, you're right,
here.
you can actually see it right here.
This one here.
Yeah.
Only around 4 meters. And then another potential crack will be there as well.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can see at the sub base, which is where the concrete is sitting on.
Yeah. And then the crack here is not actually coming from the reactivity of the soil only. It should coming from the expansion of the slab itself.
Yeah.
Because the slab itself on the surface, because of the heat from the sun, will be expanding and shrinking.
Yeah.
Expanding in the afternoon and then shrinking at night. Currently, using SL72, it's too small to grip the slab to make it without cracking. Yeah.
So we'll go have a look. There's actually a spare mesh over there, and we'll show our viewers what the SL72 is. 7 mil bars, and it's actually 200 mil apart. This is what they used for this. And the thing is, look at the soil over there, Faisal.
Yeah.
It is reactive soil. It's
Very
H1
reactive.
soil.
Very reactive.
Like, that's why.
I can see here. Yeah.
Have a look. Let's go have a look at the soil.
If we can take a sample here, this is clay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this clay is drying because, the meaning of H1, which means reactivity upheaving and shrinking, depending on the moisture.
Yeah.
After the rain or in winter, normally, the soil will be upheaving. And in summer, will be shrinking. This is, we call it upheaving and shrinking up to 60 mils. Without proper reinforcement, if we are using terminology, like my hand. So in winter, the slab will be upheaving like this. And in summer, will be shrinking. While upheaving like this, we need something to hold tension at the surface here. This is, we call it top reinforcement. However, when the slab is shrinking here like this, we need reinforcement to hold the tension at the bottom here.
Well, on the pictures that the homeowner sent us, because we were only engaged after everything was complete, they only had one layer.
One layer of reinforcement, that's not enough.
One layer of SL72,
and
it's sitting on the 50 mil section of the bar chair. Now, and we're going to show you guys, I've got an actual sample here from the job site that these guys have just thrown around, and have a look at this bar chair, what we're talking about. It is used to suspend the reinforcement within the slab. Like, have a look at this right here. So this is the steel that we're talking about. And what Faisal, you're suggesting that there's supposed to be two of, not this reinforcement, another one.
SL92.
SL92. So this one here, it's 7 mil. He's saying that it has to be a 9 mil one and 200 mil apart. So this is 200 mil apart, you can see. And this is the bar chair. So there's two sections on the bar chair. So this is the 50 mil and we've got 65 mil. They've set it on this section right here. And Faisal is suggesting that we put reinforcement here and one at the bottom.
And by considering for reactive soil. By considering good space to get a proper tension at the surface and at the bottom of the slab, I prefer the thickness should be around 150 maximum. 120 minimum, but I prefer 150. And the reinforcement should be SL92 top and bottom.
Well, well, this project manager that managed the job here, he just decided to, he knew it was a H1 soil, and he decided to just put in this mesh instead of consulting with an engineer, because the Australian standards, AS 3727.1, does not cover reactive soils. It only covers other non-reactive soils. That's why you need to engage an engineer.
This is something very unique with the Australian standard. That's why strategy mitigation, to avoid the crack, we have to incorporate AS 2870 as well. Because in AS 2870, that standard also talking about high reactivity soil. Not only H1, we talk about that standard also talking about H2 and E class as well.
Now I want to go around a section where we can see a bit of the sub base. Now you were suggesting that the sub base, which is the layer that the concrete sits on, you were saying scrape back 300.
Should be ideally for high reactivity soil, for H1 or H2, should be scraped down 300 mils. And we have to lay down geogrid. And after we lay down geogrid, we put backfill. Good gradation sand, and should be compacted and should be tested. And should pass 95% dry density minimum. And after that, we can put the concrete on the top.
Well, come have a look at this side. I mean, check this out. First of all, here's the reinforcement right here. There's not enough cover on it. Like,
nah, there's no cover.
What do you say about this right now? This work right here, and also have a look at the sub base. I mean, what's this?
There's no sub base at all. Basically, they just put on the ground and put the reinforcement.
And this is why it's all cracking here. I mean, what happens if a car, look at this crack right here. It's already forming.
That's right,
And also, guys, we've got this tool that you can measure the reinforcement. Like here, SL72, you can see, it goes right in it. SL72 if you want to measure the steel. 40 mil here, cover, so you can measure the 40 mil cover. And another ruler here, 150 mil, really useful. Check it out on our website, the Wolverine gauge. All right, then you can see the cracks here as well. I mean, this section right here, look at this crack as well here, Faisal. These are cracks
that's right.
that are already forming. And it hasn't even been a year yet.
Understood. And another one, the location that can potentially,
The location, yep.
yeah, will get new crack will be here. Because in my prediction, by considering upheaving and shrinking, the crack will not be more far than 4 meters away.
Oh,
from other
okay.
crack.
So this is going to be an ongoing thing.
Yeah,
So
will
what
be
do you
ongoing.
suggest this homeowner should do? I mean, now, what do you think they should just? I mean, look at this crack. It starts from here. This crack starts from this side right
That's
here.
right. That's right.
All the way
to the end. Yes.
to the end. Now, what the hell happened here?
Yeah. As I said, this is because of upheaving and shrinking, because of
Okay.
higher activity.
So this
sites,
is going to
yeah.
increase over time.
That's right.
I mean, it's not even a year yet, and we're getting all this.
That's right.
Oh, it's sitting on bare like dirt. It's actually sitting on dirt.
As
and
I said, after 5 years, basically this slab will be cracked everywhere, and then the width of the crack will be 5 mils. Yeah, it's quite big crack for 5 mils. Yeah. It's not,
and what about, check out this pipe that they've laid, and they've just set the concrete right on top of it. I mean, what are some of the things that could occur to this pipe?
okay, if we have something like this slab should be treated as suspended.
Yeah.
Because potentially the pressure from the slab, first, this slab is under reinforced.
Yeah.
And will be damaging this pipe in the future.
Okay, yeah. So basically they haven't considered the...
We have to properly design it as suspended.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Yeah.
Because this is going to, like cars are going to be driving on top of this here.
That's right, yeah.
You know, and I mean, you've seen from the photos that I sent you how the reinforcement is not adequately overlapped as well.
Yeah, that's
even,
right.
even though it's not adequate, the reinforcement, they haven't even installed it correctly. The bar chair
it's
distance.
not ideally as per the standard, should be overlapped, yes.
Yeah, and they haven't done that. I mean, even though that it's not the right steel, they still haven't even adhered to the standards. I mean,
correct.
So as a remedial proposal for this homeowner, what do you think should be done here? Like, basically, I've got the engineer here, and I'm suggesting, so this is Faisal.
Hi, how are you? Faisal. Nice to meet
So we were just walking around the whole site right now, checked all the concrete, and he's seen, did you want to explain about the reinforcement, the breaches of that, and the high reactive soil?
Yeah. First, the slab should be reinforced, properly reinforced, which means the reinforcement currently is too small. Only using SL72. Ideally, ideally should be SL92, top and bottom. That's if we are talking about reinforcement. Thickness, the thickness is too thin, only 100. The thickness for this side ideally should be between 120 to 150.
We pay for 120 thickness.
Well, it's 100 mil there.
And that's, but the reinforcement, the way how they install the reinforcement is in wrong way. And number 3, there is no expansion joint.
Yeah.
And that's number 3. Number 4, there is no subgrade preparation. Because for higher activity, the first thing to do is 300 mils should be scrapped.
Here, you can see right here, we can see the soil. This is a perfect example for you. So where the concrete is sitting, Faisal is suggesting it has to be?
Yes, scrapped.
Scraped. 300 mil, and then prepared?
And you have to install geogrid. I will show you what is geogrid.
And they have to roll the soil and everything, like
Compact,
Yeah.
yes. This is geogrid, for a second. Here, this is geogrid, like a plastic.
Oh, yeah.
The purpose of geogrid basically to create a semi-stiff surface before we put something very stiff on the top. So we have to stiffen the ground first.
Because of the soil, is it? Is it because of H1 soil?
Yes, yes. Because the soil is not really stiff, like upheaving is shrinking. Yeah, we have to stiffen the soil. So how to stiffen the soil is, we scrape down 300 mils, we install geogrid, we backfill with sand. Remember, sand. Because sand is the only one soil material which is very stable.
Yeah.
Not upheaving and shrinking. If we put water into the sand, bang, just flow directly. Not upheaving, not storing the water inside. And after that, compacted, and you have to call geotechnical company to certify that the sand there has been compacted 95% dry density minimum. That's a specification, not from Faisal specification. That's specification from the main road. I'm using specification from main road. Yeah, that's why for the road, yeah, pavement in the road, 95% dry density. After that, after that finish, so you can put concrete.
So they haven't done any of that. You can see here how it's just sitting on the soil, and the pictures that you showed us as well. So to rectify this,
Yep.
you're saying what's the expectations for the homeowner?
Yes.
So her expectation is this is your home. You're going to live there for like at least 10 years, long time. So he's saying that there's going to be more cracks forming, and some of the sections that he was saying actually already happened. He said there's going to be one here, and there was one there. But for her to fix this right now.
Okay, what is your expectation?
We're thinking, me and my husband thinking, we just want a proper job done.
If you want proper job, really proper job, scrap.
Scrape, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they might start again because this is going to keep happening.
Yeah. Yes.
Because the concreter, so the concreter come and say, look, not the best job I did. I offer you a free coat of paint. No, first he wanted to charge us for the coat of paint.
Oh wow.
Then he agreed free. Then he said, now if the paint is good, I'm going to warranty you 40 years, 100 years.
No.
more crack. But
Okay.
he give me a statement, 2 years.
No. Okay. This is. I've been dealing the slab like this for many times. Yeah. In Australia, 14 years.
Yeah.
So many people saying, okay, I can guarantee this and this. One thing, you have to come back to engineering. From my own engineering perspective, this is just only beginning. Yeah, in 5 years, the crack will be everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the first stage,
Yeah.
And after 5 years, the crack will be 5 mils wide
Right.
and everywhere.
That's what we don't want. Yeah.
That's right.
Because,
So yeah, to fix it properly, do you know how much she paid for this? She actually paid $200,000.
Too much.
Yeah.
All right, no, thanks a lot, Faisal, for
No
coming
worries.
and checking out the job.
Thanks, Zahir. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, here, I can see.
So
The
we've got
duck.
the engineer up there. So what do you think is going
Oh,
on here?
no.
Tell me.
This one, no.
This can't be a rectification by the truss manufacturer. There's no way he'll do this, yeah?
Okay, the only one, rectification, just move the duct. That's it. Only moving the duct to this side, 100 meters, will solve the problem.
So, but do you think the way they've rectified it is good?
Which one? There's
This
no,
one. Look how they cut it.
no, there's no rectification here.
They put this timber.
No, I know that because I know this.
Yeah.
I know this. This is not rectification.
Now, what the hell did they do there? Like, I mean,
I don't know.
this was approved by the building surveyor.
I don't know. I don't know who approved this. I don't know. No. No way.
This is crazy, huh?
No, this is very crazy. The only one solution just remove the duct 100 mils.
And basically reconnect it.
Yes. Reconnect it with overlap, proper overlap.
Yeah, okay, easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's something very big concern. Don't go around this area when it's a strong wind. No, please.
So basically, there is a potential of collapse if we do get extreme weather in this
Extreme
area
weather,
here,
yeah.
where the truss was modified and compromised.
And because this structure is still new.
And because the structure is still new.
It's still new. However, if it's more than 5 years, because if we are using truss terminology, truss is something like this. At the top is receiving compression, like this. The bottom is receiving tension. Can you imagine receiving tension, but someone cut it? To where this force is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is nothing to go. So the only one,
For the plaster, bang.
just do the plaster and then collapse. Yeah. So, and over the time, why I'm saying after 5 years, it's not safe living in this house. After 5 years, timber, it has behavior in physics, we call it shrinkage. If we have something tension here, the shrinkage can be minimized. If the tension been cut, it keep continue and then it will start moving this wall out.
Yeah.
This wall will be moving out like this.
So, Faisal, because it's our house, we're gonna be here a long time. We not only want to fix it, we actually want to make sure it's a better than a good job. How do we sort of reinforce it a bit more? Like if 100 point is enough, how can we do 105?
Okay, fixing up this truss is easy.
Yeah.
As I said, at first, admit the mistake. At first, you have to admit, this is something big risk for you, for your family living here. Rectification, just only move the duct, because the only one thing this truss been cut just only because of the duct blocking in this truss. Move this duct 100 mils away, and just maybe you can ask me to put timber and nailing. That's it.
Yeah. So Faisal, as we looked at the trusses up there, that modified truss, do you think that there is a risk of a potential collapse if we do get one of those 100-year storms or like extreme weather? What are your thoughts about this modification to the truss up there that you saw?
Okay, basically the truss is working based on the strength on top and bottom cord. Currently, the truss on the roof there, they cut the bottom cord because they installed the duct in between. So without the bottom cord, basically this truss is losing the bone. It's like a bottom truss is like a bone holding the tension. Can you imagine if someone cut your bone, so you will not be able to hold anything? That's how the truss currently is.
And if it's left like that, what can happen?
Okay, there are two scenarios will happen here. For short term, this truss will get collapsed in strong weather, like a strong wind or extreme weather or whatever. And secondly, because the behavior of the timber is shrinking over the time, after 5 years, the truss will transfer the load into the wall, and the wall, external walls, two external walls will be moving outside.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
No worries there. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. All right. Until next time, man.
Thank you.
As I'm doing the video, I think someone's fell off the scaffold or the roof. We've got ambulance here. Hopefully he's all right. Take a look. Wow, happy's all right. Let's go take a quick look and see what's going on. I think I've got the builders here. Let's ask them what happened, man, and see if we can get any information about this incident. Wherever I go, there's always drama. Hey, how are you?
Good, how you going, man?
Good, what happened, man? Oh yeah, all right. All right, good. Hi.
Someone's fallen in a hole.
How?
Septic hole.
Septic? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can we record it now?
Oh, probably not. I don't know.
But who the hell went inside?
I don't know.
We didn't even know she was in there. The ambulance rocked up and we're like, what's this here for? We didn't even know she was in there.
Oh my God, so they called, she called them maybe?
Nah,
There's four of them. Four of them.
Uncle or whatever's there.
Oh my God, so the septic tank fell in it.
I think that's what it is, yeah. They're pouring something in the ground.
It's all
So
going
crazy.
on,
Crazy. You want to say anything? It's going to be on YouTube, man.
Oh, really? Shout out to Coin Build.
Actually, got the sign in it, yeah. There's a sign over there.
Yeah, it's all non-compliant over there.
Oh, really?
No,
Who's the
no.
builder? Mate, they're going to ask us to blur it out. Oh, well, mate, the whole driveway, $200,000 has to get demolished.
200,000.
$200. It's all the steel's non-compliant, the thickness, it's all cracking everywhere.
Oh, wow.
It's not correct for the soil grade, H1 soil, and they've just put, minimum steel, all cracking everywhere. Got to demo all that, demo the Hebel, all the tiles have to be taken off, those stacker stone tiles. They're too heavy on the Hebel, heaps of stuff.
I think I've seen your video on this not long ago.
Oh, I did a little story,
Yeah.
but now we're doing a YouTube video.
Can we grab a photo with you?
Yeah, sure.
Jump in. Gotta jump in.
You're very, very famous.
No worries, man, all good.
Thank you so much.
No worries, man. And I've got two keychains, man. Who wants to?
Oh yes!
That's all. I've only got two, man. Oh, good. Do you wanna?
What's this on? How do I? Oh.
You press any button, press one button. They're all different.
I'm good.
I love it.
Yeah, should I do a video and I'll repost it on our story.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna go ham on this frame.
Oh, nice to see you guys.
Thanks,
All
brother.
right, good luck. So apparently what happened here is that a lady offloading steel fell into a 3-meter pit. Unbelievable. Hey, you gotta be on YouTube. So, lady offloading steel into the job fell into a 3-meter pit and she's stuck inside. Cops are still on site. We got current affair as well. How are you? You watch our content? YouTube? No. Site inspections. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. Zahia.
Here, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna be famous now, man.
Awesome. Cannot wait.
No, all good. Yeah, we do property inspections and things like that. All right, nice to meet you, man. All right.
Best of luck with
No,
everything.
thank you.
Take care, man.
Yeah. Hey, you reckon I can show where she fell? How are you, man? Good, good. Zahia. All right, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, you the builder, is it? Yeah?
Yeah, I was site manager.
Oh, mate, this is bad. Far out, man. It must have got hurt for sure. It's deep.
She's not too bad, yeah. Like she
Yeah.
apparently, because we spoke to the paramedic,
Yeah.
so I didn't speak to her directly, but
Yeah.
we spoke to the paramedic and she said
Wow.
she's okay, you know.
Yeah, just to make sure everything gets documented. How are you, man?
Oh, yeah.
Zahia. Nice to meet you.
You too? You pop up every now and again on Facebook?
Yeah, you like that? Yeah, it's good content. We actually
Did I?
Find it amusing.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
You end up here.
I'm doing a video right there.
All right. He must have.
Yeah.
Not good? Everything's done now, but everything's not finished.
They got fenced that off.
Oh, really? Even though it's inside the site?
Yeah.
Oh, really? But there's a fence there.
I'll give you the tip. The person that fell in it was inside the property. They're not a worker.
Ah.
Okay.
She's not a worker. Employee. This far. Because it's his niece. Well, is he paying her?
Oh, wow.
Well,
Yeah. And it's his
Well,
uncle.
what you need to understand is you have overarching control of this site. You're the principal contractor. You have everything. Yeah. That should be delineated to define that from not your area. Yeah, I've definitely learned. That's for sure. Safety comes in.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't.
Mm.
Come first.
What about if you've got Navy SEAL training?
Don't make a joke.
Navy SEAL training.
You could be Navy SEAL trained,
I'm
but
joking around.
it doesn't mean you know what you're looking at. You've never seen onto a construction site. How do you know what you're looking at?
But I mean, man, I've been to Iraq, Afghanistan, far out, man.
Have you?
No, I'm joking.
But you're flying over it.
No, oh, okay.
You go look out the window, you A380 and go,
Yeah, that's right.
I've been there.
All right, we better get going, man. Got the car there in the way. All right, good luck, guys. All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, till next time.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, cheers, man. See ya. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and share. If you found this video useful, we always try to go above and beyond to bring you content and so we can all learn something or two. So if you really enjoyed this video, please share, like. It will help our channel grow and I'll really appreciate it. Until next time, let's go.
Follow this channel and subscribe to stay updated about this episode. I wonder what I should do now.